Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Stephen Clark Bradley, and I'm just felt like I wanted to talk with you all. Recently, Facebook has banned me for a month. I'm not able to. I can post some material, but I can't share it with anyone. So I wear that as a badge of honor because I'm telling the truth, and evidently they don't love the truth. We can see what's going on in our country here. I thought the greatest comedy on earth just ended about a couple days ago when we saw the last, maybe, I think the last of the impeachment hearings. All they did was help Trump going to win this election in such a big way. Have you ever heard such a load of baloney in your life? Not one witness said that he ever wanted a quid pro quo, that he ever asked them for bribery, that he did anything. I mean, blatant questions to them. Did you ever hear him ask for a quid pro quo? Did you ever hear him say he wanted this? Not one said yes. They all said no, he never did that. And even Sondland, he said that Trump told him, I want nothing. I just want Ukraine to do the right thing. We have a president who's done great things for America. It's just amazing what he's done for the country, which only proves one thing, that anybody who would want to get rid of a president like this absolutely hates America. They want America to fail. They don't want America to succeed. They want to see us become a second-rate country. I was listening to Mark Levin this morning, and his guest on his show was saying that by the end of the Obama administration, Obama had completely given up on fighting against China and had absolutely decided that there was nothing he could do to stop China from becoming the world's number one economy and the most powerful nation on earth. They're all upset because Donald Trump became president and upset their evil apple cart. And he said, no way. We're not going to let these people, the Chinese people, or any nation overcome America. We have exceptionalism in America. But Barack Obama had deceptionalism. They're all deceivers. The Democrats are no longer an American party. They're a communist party. And there are no American parties that represent America that can be communist. They can call themselves socialist. They can call themselves Democrats, democratic socialists. But they're communist. Socialism is nothing but the stepson of the Communist Party. It's just really evil what they're doing. I was talking to a new teacher in my school who just arrived a few days ago, and he had been working in Sweden. Now, Bernie Sanders, this old curmudgeon, evil piece of crap that he is, the one person who's more dangerous than Hillary Clinton, and along with AOC and also Elizabeth Warren, they all like to say that Sweden is a socialist country, and so he went there, and my friend got a job there, and he was working. He said he took the job because the salary was so excellent, great salary. So he worked for a month, and when he got his first paycheck, even though the salary was so high, 75% of it was gone. And guess where it went to? It went to the government. And because he's not Swedish, he doesn't benefit from those things that they get. He lost everything. And all that money was gone, and he was paying other people's bills. Isn't it true? Margaret Thatcher once said, the problem with socialism is that sooner or later, you run out of other people's money. Your money, my money, the money that we work for, the money that we studied so we can get our education and get jobs for, and then turn around and give it to somebody else who doesn't work. That's not the way we want it to be. I'm a capitalist. I believe in capitalism. I do believe in helping my fellow man and woman. I do believe, because I've received help from other people in my life. I do believe in giving myself and having largesse. That's being an American. Just as it is unconstitutional to take my money and give it to someone else who didn't work for it, it is also unconstitutional not to help those who really cannot help themselves. And there are many. And America's always been wonderful in doing that. We have to stand up, and we have to fight back. They are trying to get rid of our president, but it's not going to happen. The American people are going to fight back, either politically or militarily. we will have to fight back. I'm willing to give my life to save my country for my children and my grandchildren. I'm sure you are too. No one is going to kick our president out. They're trying to thwart the will of the American people. We cannot let that happen, and we will not let that happen. We will fight it, and we will stand up, and we will become stronger and stronger and stronger. We can see the battle that this election represents. I hope you're taking it seriously. If we don't take this election seriously, America will be no more. There will always be a country here, some kind of country. But unless we are willing to stand up and fight, and stand up and shout, stand up and say, no way are you going to thwart the will of American people, 60 million people who voted for Donald Trump. Unless we're willing to really stand our ground, this country will be gone. Can you imagine what the country would look like with Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren as president? Only her Medicaid for all, Medicare for all program would cost $53 trillion, not billion, trillion with a T, dollars to run per year. Can you imagine? That would destroy us. Where's she going to get that money? Of course, the 2-cent tax, which I also heard that by Mark Levin, that he added it all up, and it said that if that was 2 cents for every dollar for someone who, like the guy who owns Amazon, it would amount to $7 billion a year he would have to pay. Oh, you're saying, well, he's so rich, he can afford it. When is the last time that a poor man gave you a job or a poor woman gave you a job? Never. I know it doesn't sound politically correct, and it doesn't sound nice, but we need rich people. We need them. The poor people are not going to be able to get jobs if there are no rich people to pay for their salaries. Now, of course, what they want is they want the government to own everything. They don't want anybody to have private business, private money. And the crux of it all is people like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and every Democrat in office today, is that that's not your money. That's the government's money. They just let us use it. It's actually the other way around, isn't it? Isn't it? That's not their money. That's actually our money that we're letting them use by paying our taxes. I will refuse to pay my taxes if these guys win, because it's going to be given to people that don't even deserve it. It's time to be real-blooded, America-loving, America-defending Americans again. Not to let anybody take control of our lives. I believe in self-determination. I believe that it's so important to decide who we want to be, decide how we become that person we want to be, and decide if we're willing to give what it takes to become that person. I did it. I come from a small town, 3,000 people, grew up there, beautiful people, loved my hometown of Knox, Indiana. Beautiful, I have a great childhood, but I decided I wanted to see the world. I wanted to, work internationally. I wanted to be an educator. I worked. I was a terrible student in high school. But then I decided that this is what I want to be. This is what I must do to become that person. And I got my bachelor's degree. And then I went and got my master's degree. And I got my doctorate. Because I decided this, if I want this, nobody's going to give it to me. I need to go out and earn it. There's nothing like doing something for yourself. It gives you great confidence and great courage. And that's what America's all about. There is no way that we can let these people win the election. We have to fight back. And if Donald Trump is put out of office, there will be no election. There will be no country. Because we are going to take down this government. If they force him from office, it is time for us to overthrow those evil, evil traitors of American values, of American exceptionalism, of America itself. But it's not going to happen, because he's not going to be put out of office. In fact, we're going to put them out of office. I like what Donald Trump said the other day. He said he actually wants a trial. He wants a trial because if there's a trial, then he can call the whistleblower. Yeah, he's whistling in the wind someplace if he even exists. And then they will actually put Shifty Adam Schiff even on trial, on the stand. And of course he's going to lie, but he's under oath. We need to be willing to put these guys in their own hot seats, to reverse the order on them, and to call their bluff. These people, the Democrat Party as a whole, hates America. They hate you. They hate me. I have been getting some emails from Nancy Pelosi because I put my name in and I asked to be on their email list. You won't believe the problems they're having. These are things that they share with Democrats that I'm not a Republican either. I'm an American. But I vote Republican because they have better people who love the country more. But I've been getting their emails and she is in great distress. The emails I get are really revealing of the internal distress and fear that they have about the next upcoming election. Man, Donald Trump has more money than all the candidates put together. And just in his cash on hand, he has more. Not counting what they have in the bank, for the election coming up. Why? Americans love America. We are patriotic people. We don't care what color we are. We don't care if we're Christian, Jew, Muslim. We don't care. We just know we love our country and we love freedom. We love who we are and we love all of our people, no matter who they are. That's what we're supposed to be. But Nancy Pelosi knows that they have destroyed their party. They tried to put a president who's maybe, I think, for me, maybe for you, the greatest president in the history of our country. I've never had anybody that I've seen who's better than this president that we have today. He is absolutely an American with a great heart for America, puts America first, and loves the American people. There is no one better. So I just want to encourage all of you, stand up, shout your voice. I'm still putting stuff on Facebook, even though they banned me until December 7th. A whole month they banned me, starting on the 7th of November. That's okay. I'm proud of it because I tell the truth. And if they don't like it, that means I must be doing something right. So I know you're doing the same thing. So stand up and fight. Don't let these people hurt our country. We cannot let socialism gain a foothold in our country. I do find it sad, though, don't you, that we fought the Soviet Union, the Cold War, and we defeated them. We brought them down. And we did it just by being America, by standing up for our people, by letting our country become rich, by letting our people make money, by letting businesses thrive. We fought them. And today, we have socialists lined up in array on the Democratic debate stage. They're all socialists. Tell me one who's not. Now, Kamala Harris, or I guess it's Kamala Harris, whatever you want to call her. She says today, I am not a socialist, because she knows she has no message. So that's the one she wants to get a foothold in. But I don't think Kamala should worry, because she actually wants to legalize prostitution. And if she becomes president, she'll make it legal to be a prostitute. Well, she shouldn't worry then, because if she loses, at least she's got a job to fall back on. And she's highly qualified for that job too. There's not one of those people running for president, including Crazy Joe, Sleepy Joe, I think Inept Joe and Alzheimer's Joe. I don't think any of them qualify to be the president of the United States. I really know what we're up against. And I really know who's in office today, and he's going to be there for another 4 years. And who knows, maybe Ivanka after him. Doesn't matter who, as long as it's someone who loves the country. That's all I care about. Do you love America? Do you believe in American exceptionalism? Do you believe in giving people the right to work and to prosper? Do you believe in letting the American people run their own lives? I personally believe the only real responsibility that the government has is to keep us safe and to get out of our way, to let us prosper. and to let us grow. Yes, we need to take care of our people, and we've always done a great job of it. Everything the government gets in their hand, they destroy. Why let them have it? We need to stand up, and I know you will. It's time to get ready to vote next November. It's less than a year away. Can you believe that? And yes, Donald Trump will still be there. Nobody's going to get rid of our president. He has done nothing wrong, and he's done everything right. And I'm so proud to say that I support Donald J. Trump as my president, and a man who really knows what America is all about. It's really a terrible situation, but I'm glad the Democrats have done it because they've shown their true colors. They've revealed the snake's forked tongue that they have. They're evil. And I believe the Democrat Party is not a party of the people anymore. It's not even a party, it's a cabal. They hate America. And we need to stand up and fight against them. I wish they would ban the Democrat Party because it's almost like an enemy combatant. They want to fight everything that America was built and everything that we cherish as Americans. This is a terrible thing. So as you now hear all that's going on from the Congress and hear all the lies being told by Shifty Adam Schiff and all the other Democrat traitors who call themselves American, from Nancy Pelosi, who says, oh, I'm prayerful for the American people. I'm praying for Donald Trump. No, she's not. She hates Donald Trump. And she's not praying for you either. She's praying against you. She is a traitor. We need to stand up, fight back, and show in history that when the enemy came from within, that we pushed it back, that we fought it back. You know, ISIS is a great threat. So many threats out there. Terrorism is a great threat. But there is no greater threat than the Democrat Party. I mean it. I'm not being radical. Well, maybe. If it's called radicalism, then I'm all in there. But the greatest threat facing America today is Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer, Farton Swalwell. You heard what he did on MSNBC. He was giving an interview and let off a big fart, which shows, he's full of crap. They all are. And they are the greatest enemy facing America today. We got to fight them. We have no choice. Don't sit back and feel that what we are as in America, we don't have to worry about it. It will just always be there. No, it won't. You think we became this great country by just letting it happen all by itself? We became this great country because we were determined to never let it die, to stand by it at all cost. And we're going to have to continue that. Ronald Reagan said that freedom can die within one generation unless we stand up for it. That's the truth too. We see the great risk and threat of that happening in our very day. Some of you are working hard and writing and doing other things. Others of you are thinking about running for office. And you should. I'm thinking about it too. When I come back to America, I'm going to really think hard about running again. I ran for mayor of South Bend, the same seat that Buttigieg now holds and thinks he should be president when he can't even run a city of 100,000. I'm gonna put my foot in the door again because I think I have something to offer, and so do you. We have so much to offer. Don't minimize yourself. Don't cast down yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your country, and realize that your voice means something. It means so much. And the voice of our president needs our voice, and he needs our vote, and he needs our support. And for me, in my house, he has it. I hope for you, in your house, he does as well. I love you all, and as soon as I get out of Facebook prison and they take the cuffs off, I'll be posting to other groups and everything. But I'm still out there, and I'm still busy, and I'm still putting the voice out and the word out that Donald Trump is our president. And Donald Trump is going to stay our president no matter what. We're going to stand by him. I know you will too. God bless you, and God bless America. And let's keep America great. because I know we will. God bless you.